Youorns. Greetings, fellow Watford fans. Omar here, and it's time for another edition of the Youorns Friday Focus on Cardiff versus Watford. That takes place tomorrow in South Wales. Watford in their second consecutive away game inside of the last 4 days. We'll be visiting Cardiff, looking to turn things around here to stop the rot at 3 games. They've lost their last 3 games now and have not played well. Particularly the game against Sunderland was the most glaring one this past Wednesday in Watford. The good thing about this is they don't have a lot of time to dwell on what they did on the game against Sunderland on Wednesday, but hopefully they have learned from that game and will take the things that they've learned from that game and put the better things from their learning experience into the game tomorrow against Cardiff. Because to me, tomorrow, this is not about Cardiff. Cardiff is doing very well at the moment in the table. They are flying high in the top 8, I think it is. They had won 4 consecutive championship games. They dropped a game in midweek. But Cardiff are a solid team. Cardiff are a solid team, and they should be taken very seriously. And I do hope that this Watford men's first team takes Cardiff very seriously. They should be. Cardiff are looking very good so far this season. But this is not about Cardiff tomorrow. This is not about Cardiff. Tomorrow, this is about Watford and how Watford perform on the pitch, because everything tomorrow for me is about identity and about purpose. What is the purpose for this Watford men's team when they step out on that pitch tomorrow? Is it for them to play like a team of selfish individuals? Is it for them to play as a team together? Is it for them to trust each other? Is it for them to give a performance and give an effort? Is it for them to get a win, or is it for them to just pick up their wages, or all of the above? What is the purpose for this men's team tomorrow for Watford? Because that's one of the questions I want to see answered in this game pretty soon. We will have an answer to that particular question that I have just put forth here in the first 5 or 10 minutes of the game. You can't play any worse than you did on Wednesday night against Sunderland. You can't have that many players not show up to the game as you did on Wednesday night. So this tomorrow for Watford Football Club, this men's first team, is going to be about how they look at themselves as a team, how they view themselves as a team, how their mindset is applied to what the task is. 3 points are at stake tomorrow. 3 points are at stake. And this team's ability to face adversity and come out the other side is also at stake. So what do I want to see tomorrow? I want to see character from this Watford side. I want to see character from this Watford men's first team. You've shown it before. You showed it in the game against West Bromwich Albion when you were down by 2-1 within a really quick time period. You showed it just recently, just last Saturday against Middlesbrough when you were down 2-0 and you fought back to 2-2 before losing the game. But you showed character. So you're capable of doing it. Tomorrow, I want to see character from these Watford lads. Tomorrow, I want to see a performance, a good performance, an aggressive performance. I want to see tomorrow a fearless bunch of Watford men's first team players. That's what I want to see tomorrow. They're going to give an extra mile for the cause. Play for pride. This badge here, it means everything to us as Watford Football Club supporters. Everything. And that has got to be the attitude of these Watford men's first team players as well. This badge here has got to mean something to them. And more than just something, it's got to mean everything. For those 95 minutes or 100 minutes or 93 minutes, this badge here has got to mean something to these Watford players. This badge is sacred. And these Watford men's first team players have got to understand that this badge has got to mean a hell of a lot to them. on and off the pitch. When you play for this club, you're playing for something bigger than yourself. And I hope that these Watford men's first team players tomorrow understand that going into the game against Cardiff. And if they apply that belief of teamwork and identity and fight for each other on that pitch, play together with each other for that badge, play together with each other on the pitch, fight for the Watford cause, fight for 3 points, put in a maximum effort. If these players understand that and actually implement that tomorrow, I think we'll have a better chance of getting something out this Cardiff game. But I'm not going to make any predictions. Not going to do that, not this weekend. It's up to these players. It's up to these Watford players to get the job done, to believe in themselves, to trust each other. Trust is very important. And it's up to these Watford players to put in a shift and give a damn and stop going through the motions. Stop this nonsense. Enough of the ill discipline. Pull yourselves together and fight for this Watford cause. Don't give up silly fouls. Don't do anything stupid. Stay away from confrontations. Just get the job done and be aggressive about it. Jump for the second ball. Go for the ball. Track back. This is what it's all about. You're professional footballers. Play for pride, man. Come on. You've shown that you can do this. You did it against QPR and you did it against Plymouth. Now we need to see that effort away from home tomorrow against Cardiff. Dictate the terms of this engagement. Play for something bigger than yourself. This has been the YouOrns Friday Focus.